This is really trippy. I love a school shot. School kid goes missing. I love this. You know, now, remember when things were before COVID and all this, people used to go, oh my God, a school shooting is so bad. Now, people have finally, and this is on the left and the right, people are going, the school shootings were funny, they were cool. They're doing stuff to these and imagine you lose your son to the bullet, you know? You never think it's going to happen. Oh, how did you lose your son? Oh, to the mighty bullet. Oh, yes, you know.
It's honorable.
The thing that we all love in movies, but when it happens to the son, oh, that's the worst. So imagine just knowing that your kid was blown apart like some bitch. Bullet enters his head, blows your kid up. He's looking all stooped. You're not going to believe this. You're really not going to believe this. I bet this has been covered everywhere. We usually don't cover the covered. But I thought this was so good. This is Change the Ref. And these are the parents, right?
Yep.
So there was a Parkland school killing. Remember this?
It was one of the biggest shootings.
They grazed 3 guys. Everybody got out ahead. And then the Parkland kids became the mayors. Remember this?
Yeah.
They redid, what's that skull art that they did in the mountain with like George Washington and them? And Abe Lincoln?
Mount Rushmore?
Skull art. Mount Rushmore. They redid Mount Rushmore with the Parkland kids. The Parkland kids, everybody loves them. That bald bitch from Empire Records who shaved her head was in the Parkland gang. The Parkland gang was like Empire Records. So look at this. In 2018, Joaquin Oliver. All right. Should your kid be named Joaquin after Joaquin's Joker?
It's kind of clout chasing to steal his name.
That is definitely chasing the deranged. Joaquin Oliver was shot and killed in the Parkland school shooting. His parents used, I'm not kidding here, and these are his parents here. By the way, his dad looks like a younger version of, what's his name? Sal Hambad. Who's that guy who looked like my dad? Sam Hambag. What is his name, Jules? That guy who I said is my dad. Saag. Sag Amag. Gad Sag. What?
I said Gad Sag.
Gaga Sag.
Gad Sad.
This looks like a young Gad Sad dad. Dad sad. Gad sad dad. In 2018, Joaquin Oliver was brutally killed in the Parkland school shooting. How many shots? Where did they shoot him? His parents used AI. By the way, if you're writing AI, you got to put the periods in. Otherwise, I read it as Al. Your dad used Al to bring him back, and then I see Al Bundy going.
What? Not Yusuf Al?
We got to bring this kid back to life, pig. With his pretty good Al Bundy, right? Hey, pig, we got to bring this kid back to life using me.
I don't know.
Here's some money. Get out of here. Al Bundy. His parents used AI to bring him back to tell people how voting can prevent these kinds of tragedies from happening. I don't think so. And this is
nobody gives a fuck about gun control anymore.
We're in the guns, okay? We refuse to listen to yous. Your mom's a fucking slut. Your dad is a gad sad bad dad faith actor. And wait till you see what they did. They're bringing, I'm not kidding, this is real. They're bringing their kids back using AI.
I can't, this is one
Which,
of those
by the
ones
way,
where
you have
it's
no
like,
permission to bring me back using AI if I die. Can you
come
imagine
on.
the AI me? It would be like, hello, you are George Floyd. You're George Floyd. You're George Floyd. We're all George Floyd. Yes. Vote or die. No. Nobody puts words in my mouth except for Jules.
Oh, thanks.
And by words, I mean that dick.
Okay.
Listen to this.
I am Patricia Oliver, and this is my husband, Manuel.
Oh, they're Greek. I see. They're two. And don't get these accents twisted. If you're listening to the audio version, these are young, hot islanders. I saw this guy dancing with his wife in Greece. Remember that guy dancing with his wife in Greece? Pull up that video. There was a guy dancing in Greece.
Wait, what?
Just type in guy dancing Greece with his wife.
Guide?
That guy dancing Greece wife. It might have not been Greece, but don't mistake this as two old Russians or something. These are young Greek goddesses.
I am Patricia Oliver.
Watch
and
this.
This is my husband, Manuel. 2 years ago, our beautiful son Joaquin was shot and killed at Parkland. Every day I think about him and what his last moments must have been like.
Meanwhile, every day, nearly 100 more families lose someone they love to gun violence.
Listen to that.
Every single day, we keep telling people it doesn't have to be like this. They don't listen.
Oh, yeah?
So we found a way to bring back someone that no one will ignore.
Wow. And first of all, I want to let you know, we are ignoring your son completely. You're bringing back someone? Do you understand this? I say this is a joke. Oh, did you hear about Ruth Bader Ginsburg? She's back! I made that joke up. People use that now. I've seen this on Twitter now. They're using this now. No one is back, but that would be good. Nobody ever comes back. Except for this kid, he's been brought back via AI.
I don't think that you should just be bringing people back. That's like making a deal with the devil.
And
you
wait till you
can't come
see.
back from that.
Wait till you see how shitty their son was. They're gonna bring back their son. But listen, like if my parents brought me back AI, listen to this. They wouldn't pick show Mike. They wouldn't pick this version of Mike to bring back AI wise. It would be an embarrassment to their family. They'd be like, why is this guy acting like this? They'd bring back the Mike they know. Now, what's so interesting, these parents are about to bring back a guy that this couldn't be the way the kid acted around the parents. You don't act like this around your parents. You show your parents some respect. Wait till you see the version of their son that they decided to bring back. A version that maybe some of the kids knew, but I can't imagine the parents knowing this kid. Watch.
It's very hard for me to look
You're
at
going to love this.
So please listen to what our son has to say.
Joaquin was killed and shot on February 14th. We used artificial intelligence to bring him back for one last message, it says. Here he is. I'm not kidding.
It's me. It's Guac. I've been gone for 2 years.
Holy fuck. Yo, bro, it's me. I'm not kidding. That's his voice.
Now, we add a lot of spooky music to
We didn't add.
We did not add this spooky. They
This
went
is
spooky
real.
with this one.
Yo, bro.
Why did they make it a horror?
I don't know.
video?
And they also, again, they're giving their son this, like, this is like how your son would act if he was hosting a vlog, maybe, or something like that. But I can't imagine this is the son that they wanted. You haven't seen him in 2 years. You've been crying every day, and now they bring him back, and he says, yo, I'm doing a giveaway. All you got to do is hit like and subscribe. And you're like, I didn't know my son was a YouTuber. Watch this. Cheers, everybody, to a wonderful Redbar.
It's me. It's Guac. I've been gone for 2 years and nothing's changed, bro. People are still getting killed by guns.
Yeah.
What is that? Everyone knows it, but they don't do anything. I'm tired of waiting for someone to fix it.
Now, I'm sorry about that. We did not know him as Guac, the parents are saying. We didn't know this was his stage name. Yo, Holmes, it's me, Guac. This is just really terrible. I mean, you should see his eyebrows here. Look at this.
They actually hired Joe Matarese to play the part.
This is Janko. Well, I mean, why don't we just dress up Janko with a couple of fake bullet holes in his head? He could come back like the ghost of Parkland past. And we should give Janko to these parents and be like, not only is your son back in AI, but we've recreated him as a human.
Everyone knows it, but they don't do anything. I'm tired of waiting for someone to fix it.
Watch this.
The election in November is the first one I could have voted in.
They're doing fake video game out of focus stuff with the lens to kind of make it feel more real. But this feels like I'm watching Resident Evil, bro. Yo, bro, I'm one of those things in Resident Evil that tells you the storyline that you keep pressing B to skip.
But I'll never get to choose
they
the
still
kind
press
of
B?
world I wanted to live in. So you've got to replace my vote. Go to unfinishedvotes.com.
You see how he's acting? Like if my parents want to remember me as like their son, not this wise guy, right? So they're probably like, He's a very aggressive AI version of my boy. Maybe he deserves to be killed. I'm not saying he deserves to be killed.
Who
But
wrote the script for the son?
the parents, I want my son to be, he's not coming off good. I can see why they capped his ass. Can we get a thing? As long as we're doing AI, let's see what the reenactment of his death was like, huh? Get him with a chain.
Well, if
You can do anything in AI. Yeah, why don't you have these basketball players could come up like zombies and start tearing him apart? Yo, bro, gotta go! And he gets eaten to death by basketball zombies.
Register. Then
Why not?
Go vote. Vote for politicians who care more about people's lives than the gun lobby's money. Vote for people not getting shot, bro.
Bro.
I mean, vote for me because I can't.
Oh. You want me to write your name in? Dead AI Sand Nigga?
We've got to keep on fighting.
That's too far. But you have to take these shots in comedy.
I think they're going too far.
I think they're going too far. This is a Sand N.
This is satanic.
This is the type of video. At the end of this video, I got to start, taking off my shoes and getting the sand out of them because of this guy here.
We just saw a video with you saying that you can't even let a ghost know that you're there,
Bro.
or else he'll be following you.
Exactly.
And now this guy is in all of our lives.
You know who else has a video saying this is his son? Saddam Hussein. AI Saddam Hussein put out a video today saying, do you want to see AI Uday Hussein? And he played this same video. They're reusing this guy for a lot of people.
Why couldn't they bring back Kobe with AI?
We should go on Fiverr and try to get more Parkland kids animated, but for $5, and see who does the best jobs and make a video. We were inspired by this Fiverr AI Parkland bring back thing. So we decided to see what it would be like for if the other kids were brought back for just $5. And they're just like terribly brought back.
And then the next one they spend $15, and the next one they spend $50.
But they're like
who does
still,
it the best.
because we only spent a little bit of money, they're still dead, kind of, and not doing well. Can we do that? Can we get that going on Fiverr?
And we got to end this.
Yo. Damn, your son was sexy. Your son was really cool. Raise your voice. I'll raise it. Can I come over there? Raise my voice or... The unfinished votes. Let's see what that's sitting at here. Oh, look, it's not doing so well. They're not really
Let's see some of the replies. I didn't read any.
See.
Or no, you
Powerful, but I can't imagine how heart-wrenching it must have been for the parents, of course, to see their son in this way. My God, this is powerful. Are you kidding me?
Wait, nobody's saying that this is insane. Wait, click the actual tweet and it'll show more replies.
This one?
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, God, there they are again. My first thought exactly, but then I thought of my sons and what I wouldn't give to see them in any way. Damn. We could bring your kid back.
There's nobody.
The only thing
that
powerful
this is
about
wrong.
this is the cringe. Somebody. Let's see this. I'm sorry for your terrible experience and glad you survived.
He
it.
didn't survive.
Yeah, that's not surviving.
He had to be brought back.
He had to. Yeah, exactly. He's AI. It's cheating. By the way, that fucks up heaven for the dead if you try to AI them. Now they're caught in some weird limbo. So congratulations, you've put your son in a living hell in this weird realm.
You can't cheat death.
You cannot. All right, we've got more news, believe it or not. People love the news.